marker here. So now we are exploring. I mean, I can see 4 down here and then further is a lot. They're maples. Oh, no, I fell in a hole. Now look what John found. A deer stand.
You wait for an animal to go by.
You good? There you go.
I can't.
Go ahead. Whee! Nature's slide. Good job.
If I can backfill that day one. So really what we should do is buy the culvert.
Yeah, bring it up with
Put
us.
the culvert there so that it's there. And then,
That was 24 feet.
yeah. Wait, are there? There's no power lines across the street. Solar.
There are no power lines across the street.
I swore we saw them.
I know. Huh. But those houses have to have power. Unless they're off grid. Look at that clearing. Yahoo! Good work, Dad. Oh, it's so quiet out here. All right, so how do we feel after being on our land? After, what, 8 months that we haven't seen it and have never seen it in the winter. It feels good. It feels exciting. We can see a little bit, catch a little bit of a vision for it. I think it was hard in the summer because the trees were so thick that we just couldn't see around. And so it was hard to say like, oh yeah, we could put a house here or, you know, pour something there or whatever. And so it was good this time to say, okay, the trees thin out here. We can work with this. There's a lot of healthy trees here. We're gonna need to take down these trees. Like it was just very straightforward. So we're excited. We're feeling excited. We cleared a little path up here, and so we're gonna start to try to get the tractor on the property and then hopefully start working on a driveway back.
Come and say hi.
All right, progress on day 2. Looks like a little cleared area for garden bed. Kids, this is what I'm gonna work on for the kids. Give them a place to play and stay safe while we're working. Then we've got my pallets here for my projects. Then we cut a trail to the truck, and then John worked on further clearing a spot for the driveway. Well, how are you feeling about the progress of day 2?
Not too bad.
It looks like we cleared out a lot of trees.
Yeah, we need to mark driveway now a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's.
I think you have a good idea. But so this is what they dug out in the winter. So it's a lot. You can see a lot deeper. Woo! Than it was. Why not? So originally there was just a very small kind of divot before the land, and so we knew we could get our tractor down it and up it just fine. We won't be able to obviously do this, so we're going to be working on getting our culvert in, filling it in, and getting a nice little driveway entrance to be able to get the tractor up and over to the property.
Push down right here, and then you just, or even better, do it right here like this, and then to start it, just go soft.
That's his left hand though.
Just go soft until you get a nice groove, and then you see there's a little groove there. Then you can go a little bit faster, but don't push into it. Don't push really hard. Let the weight of the blade do work for you.
All right, got my garden planted. And apparently it's in a pit of mosquitoes, so that should be fun. They've been swarming me. I don't know if you can see them. They've been swarming me while I've been planting. Rude little guys. It is too beautiful out here for you guys to be bugging me. Toughen up, Melody. Toughen up. The forest is now, it's going, you know? When we got here in May, it was still cool. There weren't leaves. The forest, I feel like, was still waking up. And now the forest is fully awake. The mosquitoes have all hatched. I got in the truck. There was a tick on my overalls. Thank goodness, caught it, put it outside. I saw a trick where you should have a lint roller on hand and you should lint roll all of your clothes before you get back in the car. So I'm going to start doing that. And then there were some snakes, and I really struggle with snakes. They looked harmless. It just looked like a little garden snake. Garter snake? Garden snake. So I tried to like stop and kind of look at it, and I was like, okay, I'm brave. I'm not a tough person. That's not true. I'm tough in certain ways. I'm not necessarily tough in this way because this is not my upbringing. I'm definitely a city girl through and through. Sure, we did the farm animals growing up and horses and things like that, but this feels totally different to me. And so just being in the forest, an untouched forest that nobody has even walked through before, and we're stirring up everything. We're moving the leaves, we're moving the soil, we are moving the trees, obviously, with the trees that we're cutting down, and the other trees that we're pruning, and all of the things. I knew to expect this but it was just one of those things where I just wanted to go and plant my seedlings and enjoy my garden, and instead I was fighting off mosquitoes and literally just planting and then running. Wow, it's so green. Look at all these little saplings. This is called something. What is it called, John? What did I tell you it was called? When the trees kind of freak out because we're clearing them and all these little shoots come up. It's like a self-defense mechanism. Think that one needs to go?
It's like in line with that boulder there.
You want this?
Yeah.
Driveway.
No.
I feel like though if that one goes, does that one go?
I don't know.
It's so hard to decide.
I mean, there's enough room. I can go to the left of these things just fine, I think. I came out to the property today, cut some trees down, and check on the bug situation. We got this stuff called mosquito TNT from Tougher Than Tom, and it's some kind of bait. It has yeast in it. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess they like yeast or something, but they drink it and then they fly off and they're supposed to explode. So I put that out here yesterday, and the mosquitoes are noticeably better today. I'm not being absolutely destroyed by them. The flies are still swarming and the buzzing sound is very annoying, but at least when the chainsaw is running, I can't hear them or really tell they're there. I took down a whole bunch of little tiny stuff that's just kind of in the way, hoping also maybe to like let a little more light in so that Melody's little garden can get some more light. But I think I have a few smaller trees to take down in order for that thing to actually get some light. But with the two bigger maples that I took down, there's already a lot more light coming in, because it was, yesterday when I was here, it was a tiny bit overcast, and it was just dark in here, like it felt like dusk. So you could see, oh, let me step over here. You can see there's one that I took down, and then that one there I took down as well. They're probably the biggest ones that I've taken down so far, but I'm still not to the point where there's big ones yet. Well, actually that's not true. I think that big one right there probably has to come down, and I know that one in the middle right there will have to come down. So yeah, making progress. Tomorrow we are getting the culvert and then hopefully gravel soon thereafter. I want to get the tractor out here this next weekend so I can start pulling stumps, and I don't know, decide how much more gravel we're gonna need dumped in here to get this driveway in. But I don't know how much further we're gonna go back, because, well, it's a lot of work. So we might just only go back maybe another 10 or 15 or so feet that way. And then I don't know if you can see in there, but there's like all kinds of little tiny like saplings through there, and I feel like that might be a good place to clear out for a RV pad. So making progress. It's slow. It's just slow, especially when I'm out here by myself. I don't have anyone that can pick up like the smaller trees and move them for me and the sticks and things like that off. It's definitely slow, but it's coming along. All right, so I'm back at the property today. Cutting some more trees down. There's sunlight back there, so I took plenty of trees out, a bunch of small stuff though. So I found metal in a tree, chewed up the chain. So Melody's on her way up here. She's gonna stop at the Ace Hardware in Medford and grab a new chain for me. But shortly after I messed up the chain. Got our culvert in the ditch. So now we can get our gravel and hopefully get our driveway filled in so we can actually get our tractor on the property and start digging up all those tiny little stumps out there.
What are you doing? You're not gonna like it, Nora. We called around. We finally found a gravel place to bring a couple of loads of gravel for us, and it was going to be almost $1,000. And so, but nobody else was getting back to us. They were far away, so the delivery fee was a little outrageous. And so we just kind of hoped and prayed that one of the guys would call us back, because we knew we could find it somewhere else for a lot cheaper. And so eventually somebody did call us back at 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and he could do it for significantly cheaper, $200 a load, which we need about 2 loads, versus $900 for 2 loads. So that was a huge blessing. And then he said, hey, where are you getting your culvert? Nora, come back. Come on. And we were planning to go down to Menards, buy it in 20-foot increments, and our culvert needs to be 30 feet, and then essentially chop it up to fit in our truck bed, and then stitch it back together when we got up here, and it was going to be around $350, plus a ton of hassle and effort. Apparently there's a culvert guy, so we called the culvert guy. He fabricated this for us, 30 feet by 12-inch diameter, delivered it for us for $260. So almost $100 cheaper and far more convenient and better quality too. So we've been finding that, you know, we don't always need to do it ourselves, but it's really hard to find the resources, and we just have to call around and hope that somebody makes a good recommendation, you know, because these people aren't on Google. There are a lot of small business owners, guys just doing it themselves, and so they're just kind of hard to find if you're not local. Got gravel coming. There he is.
Every so often here, because I dump it, it's wanting to push it. Yeah.
Oh. Gotta secure it.
What are they doing?
They're trying to get it secured, the culvert.
You could probably hold like that one, just, you know, and I'll try to dump a little bit and then.
It's going up. It's going up.
Yep. Yep. Good little helper.
You'll have to come over here now, hey? Yeah. When we get done dumping, then you gotta shovel it.
Wow, look at that. Go forward a little bit. Go forward a little bit. Right there. That's good.
It's going up and what way?
No, wait. He's getting the shovels out. They're a little stuck. He's getting it. Woo! Now we just need the backhoe. All right, gravel is dumped. Taking the kids home because I think they've had enough. And John's gonna stay and try to take down a couple more trees. We get our backhoe in just a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yay!